Now that we have gathered our materials and printed them from the FCCERS website, we can start displaying our materials so we can prepare our scale. Please make sure to have your Family Childcare Environment Rating Scale, the 3rd edition. Again, the playground information to use with the environment rating scales, the USDA meal guidelines, the diapering and hand washing procedures, and also the additional notes for clarification. I have also here some tape, a scissor, and a glue stick, which will help us input these resources and materials into our scale. To begin preparing the scale, I have decided to start with the USDA meal guidelines. This is just a suggestion in regards to preparing your scale, but you can choose to do it however you might see best fit. The USDA guidelines has 2 pages. What I'm going to do first is make sure that I put the pages, have one in front and one in the back, and use our glue stick in order to make sure that I attach both pages together. Now that I've used the glue stick and attached both pieces of papers of the USDA meal guidelines, I took the scissors to make sure that I cut a little bit of the sides and the bottom to make sure it's a perfect fit for the actual scale. I then used the tape to attach both pieces of paper to the scale, and then I'm able to flip it and able to access both pieces of information when needed for scoring. A suggestion for step 2 is to input the playground information to use with the environmental rating scales. For this particular resource, we can flip to the back of your scale and we can input this resource here. Again, for this particular resource, there are 2 pages, and we would use our glue stick to attach both pages together and use the tape to attach it to the scale. You can use your scissor if you need to make sure that the edges do not stick out and have a perfect fit. Now that we have attached the playground information to use with the environmental rating scale on the back of the scale, I have the diapering hand washing procedure and also the table washing procedure. As you can see here on this additional information page, there is a blank page double-sided. I am going to paste here the diapering hand washing procedure and make sure to cut the edges so it can properly fit. And then on this side, I am going to paste the table washing procedure. Again, this is just a suggestion in order how to prepare your scale. You can choose to prepare it as you see best fit. I have completed inserting the additional resources. When I open up the scale, I have the USDA meal guidelines, and I'm able to see the back information. If I flip to the back of the scale, here I have the playground information rating scale guidelines. I have the table washing procedure and also the diapering hand washing procedure for use with FCCERS.